everybody. It's your man J King, the one J King. Back with another crazy video. Got my girl here, Erica Kane, my co-host. So listen, right? We got the homegirl, Melanie Kane. Yo, shouts out to Shorty. Yo, she does an amazing job at what she does. I'm truly a fan and I'm truly impressed by this young lady. So we got a breakdown of Cassie's transcript from her first day of testimony. So let's get right into it. Without further ado, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and leave a comment and let's get it. See y'all on the other side. One.
So, all rise, Johnson. The government calls Cassandra Ventura. A note he put was, she takes the stand extremely pregnant. Okay. Then Johnson says, how old are you? Cassie, 38. Mm-hmm. Johnson, damn, what is your work? What is your work? Cassie, musician and entertainer. Johnson, how long were you with Sean? 10 years. I think I'll just keep doing the question and answer. I won't say the names because you guys get it. Did you get into arguments? Yes. It would result in violence, dragging. What else did he do? Stomp me in the head if I was down. How frequently was he violent? Too frequently. I would get black eyes and bruises. Now, Johnson says, let me show you a video. And that's when they show the video from the hotel where she's being dragged and kicked around. We've all seen that. If you saw that coverage, the video that CNN put out, it's pretty graphic. Now, where is this? The Intercontinental in Los Angeles. It was after a freak off. What does that entail? The hiring of an escort, setting it up. How did you feel when he first asked for it? Confused, nervous. I wanted to make him happy. Did you agree to one when he first proposed one? Yes. Then there were more. It wasn't something I wanted to do, at least not that frequently.
So wait a minute. So when he first asked her, she just admitted that she never even tried to even give him any pushbacks. Like she just went along with it. So,
cause she wanted to please him.
But she didn't even give him she didn't express no reservations, nothing, no discomfort, none of that shit. Like she just, you trying to get this threesome, this orgy, whatever, let's get this popping, you trying to do some swinging shit. Alright, come on, let's go. Like,
no boundaries. When you're doing that, you want to say boundaries. I don't do this. I don't.
She didn't even forget the boundaries part. Like boundaries is after you say you accept it and you like, all right, we're not gonna do this, we're not gonna do that. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, she didn't even push back. Mm-hmm. She didn't say, you know what I'm saying? After she like it just says, after this is her testimony. He asked you about these, asked you to engage in this shit the first time. You didn't even say, no, I'm not comfortable with it, but I'll do it. Like, if you would have said something like, I'm not comfortable with it, but I'll do it because you want to do it. All right, we can kind of understand that. But there's none of that.
I didn't know what no could turn into. What do you mean? Making him angry. What were you afraid would happen if you said no? There you go.
Yeah,
she didn't even try to say no.
If you didn't know what it would turn into,
through time, he had blackmail materials. What did you give the government? Laptops. Then here's another question. I've handed up GXB. Do you recognize it? Yes. I've reviewed this drive. It has communication and documents pertaining to Mr. Combs. Did you ever review photos on it? Yes. What's this photo? Me in 2004 with Carrie Morgan. Did you visit Sean in Miami? Yes. I went with Carrie Morgan in Dallas, Austin. What did you and Sean do together? Sexual intercourse. He gave me blue dolphin ecstasy on a boat. Had you once before taken ecstasy unintentionally? Yes. How did you take ecstasy unintentionally? It was in Gatorade. So it was in Gatorade that she took it. When you took it intentionally with Sean, how did it feel? Like rolling. At the time, what did you think? that we were spending a lot of time together. I thought we were monogamous. Was it made public? No. I was his artist, also his family, his children. Who was linked to him publicly? Kim Porter. So Kim Porter is the mother of 3 of his children, and she died of pneumonia a few years ago. But there are, if you guys have seen the reports, there are a lot of questions in how she died and was this orchestrated by Diddy. There has been no evidence to corroborate that, but that is something that I think needs more exploration and has not been taken seriously, I think, enough by the media or by the government at all.
Hashtag justice for Kim Porter and I'll be sure.
And I'll be, right?
Don't forget I'll be sure. He's a victim of this too.
Next, how did Sean treat you at this time? We had fun. What was his lifestyle like? He had all these assistants. He could get things done. He traveled quite a bit. What's this photo? Sean and I at a strip club in New York, like 2007 or 2008 Halloween. How did Sean's moods vary? And then she replied, day to day. When it swung, could you describe it? Anger, zoning out. How did it impact you? Greatly. The next thing I knew, I was getting hit in the face. There was also psychological abuse. He'd tell me to watch my mouth, change my face. How would he keep tabs on you? We didn't live far apart. He'd send security to come find me or a trusted assistant. Like who? David James, Christina Coram. What was your relationship exclusive? No. Did you see other men? Yes. Did Sean see other women? Yes. He said, I am Puff Daddy. I was insanely jealous. I think he says I was insanely jealous. So Cassie's saying she was jealous of him seeing other women, although I guess she could see other men, or does she mean just men in the freak off that were brought in? There's no clarification. These answers are very short. So again,
that's what they do.
I'll try to get more color as more of the transcript comes in.
This is why I can't wait for the defense to start questioning her.
Yeah.
Because they're going to get in. They're going to make her dig into all of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, the prosecution is being this is their job to make it seem like she's the victim. He's the monster. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm kind of I have a funny feeling where Shorty's going, but let's keep going.
But just to give you an idea of what is being said. Did you move to LA with him? Yes. He wanted to be close to his kids who were there. Where did you live in LA? 875 Comstock Avenue, Wilshire Corridor condos. How tall is the building? No more than 17 floors. Where did Sean live? 200 South Mapleton. Sean would use a golf cart to get back and forth.
So she had her own crib. Let's keep that in mind. She going through all this. I don't know all this about he forced her. She couldn't get it waived. You had your own crib.
And a side
chick. Who paid
chick.
your rent in LA? Sean.
She was a side
except
chick.
When I had the house in Studio City. Why'd you pay then? I could afford it then. And I wanted to have some control. It was accepted. By whom? Sean. How many songs did you write while with Sean? Hundreds. Most were never released. Some got leaked on the internet, some on mixtapes. How many albums on your deal were not released? 9. Did you ever get paid for them? No.
She got $10 million for one album. Don't nobody get that. Don't nobody get that.
Because we already know probably the first and second one will be the good one and everything else flops.
They know that. Let's make sure them say she got $10 million to put out one album. That's what she got, $10 million. So forget them other 9. The other 9 didn't even matter. You got your bag.
The freak-offs became a job. There was no time to do anything else but to do them, then try to recover. How much time in your week would freak-offs take? The longest was 4 days, significant periods of time. So this is a very brief interaction, a very
That's a lot of banging. Getting
Plowed for 4 days.
Pounded for 4 days straight. Probably by different BBCs, different sizes, different shades of black and brown.
That's a lot of recovering. I agree.
And when been not everybody had a condom on. I just have a funny feeling like it's a lot of just
natural fluids.
Yeah, it's ooh. So, alright, so far, like, this is just the first part of her testimony. Whatever, they go in a little break. We're gonna try to find the second part of her testimony for the saying that she gave the rest of the day. But so far, like I said, I mean, where I'm at with it, I'll reserve it where I'm at with it. I mean, you could probably guess where, I'm headed towards, but I do want to wait for all the facts to come out, all the information. But for what I'm hearing so far, she was an accomplice. She's not a victim. That's what I'm hearing so far. Because even in her own testimony, like I didn't hear her once say, well, she tried to say no or she rejected it. She just said she was afraid to say no. Being afraid to say no and saying no those are two different things.
Yeah.
So you projected this fear. She projected this fear for saying maybe she's seen him get demonstrative or crazy with other people, and then she just projected it on herself. Whatever her reasoning is, she didn't even try to say no. So where you at?
Me, I agree with you. I think we just have to go ahead and wait and see what the rest of the evidence and listen to the rest of the testimonies. It is starting to seem like she is not a victim, but a participant. We do know that can change. I can also know that she wasn't, a lot of people that played that side role, because she stated that she was basically the side chick because he was currently with Kim Porter. They do a lot of things to keep this figure with them, because any other girl can be the side chick. If you're the side chick, you have to be willing to do certain things for this guy that apparently certains will not do. So I feel like you willingly started into this type of situation, agreeing to do certain things with this individual. And I'm not saying that you can't ever say no. We're about to see how things play out. But it started off as a mutual consent between two adults.
All right, well, we're going to try to find the rest of our testimony. See you guys on the other side. One.